Hey guys, thank you so much for hopping on this YouTube live with me, you guys, today. I really appreciate it. Today's topic that I wanted to touch on and I wanted to talk about you guys is healing is a process. Healing is a process. I think so many people are going through different situations right now with all this, quarantine stuff that's going on, with all this COVID situation going on, with there's so many different emotions that are lingering, right? Whether people being upset, stressed, worried, fearful, there's just so much emotions going on, you guys. So I just wanted to touch on this topic today because it's so important. I'm hearing more and more people that are just going through different situations in life that is really affecting their mental health, right? So this is why I wanted to talk about, healing is a process, right? That I know I'm maybe a little bit blunt here and a little straightforward, but at the end of the day, we all have a choice with whatever emotion, whatever feeling, whatever situation that we're struggling with mentally and emotionally. We all have a choice. We have a choice and deciding on how we are going to wake up every day and feel those emotions, how we are going to confront, how we are going to deal with those emotions, right? We all have a choice to get up and say, are we going to keep self-sabotaging our life, waking up feeling miserable, feeling sad, feeling depressed, having anxiety about the same freaking situations that we can't change, that we don't have control over, but we do have control over our mental health and our emotions and our feelings and how we are living our day-to-day life. Nobody can control that except for you, right? So you have the choice to say, okay, great. Am I going to keep self-sabotaging myself and getting frustrated and angry and having all these negative emotions that are consuming you, that are stopping you in your tracks from moving forward in your life? Or are you going to say to yourself, I hold the key to my happiness. I hold the key to me living a blissful life, that nobody can stop, my mental emotions from being happy and living a more blissful life. It all starts with you, right? So it's understanding. First step is understanding, right? That healing is it's a process, right? It's a process. Be easy, be gentle on yourself. Too many people are being hard on themselves, beating themselves up by saying, oh my God, like why is this going on in the world right now? Why are people acting like this? And focusing so much on the outside, when at the end of the day you need to focus on you. Focus on healing yourself, your mental health, your emotions, right? Take that same energy that you're putting out there on the outside, getting frustrated on what's going on outside of you, and start focusing inside of you, focusing on yourself, right? And what you can do to better yourself. And then be gentle with yourself when you start narrowing the focus in on you, right? Because it's so easy to have all these emotions going on and then us finding reasons to blame it on other shit around us, right? When realistically, a lot of the anger and frustration that we're feeling has nothing to do with freaking corona or this person or that person. It's inside of us. It's shit that's going on inside of us that we're just trying to find other things outside of us to blame it on, right? When realistically, that anger, that sadness, that frustration, that anxiety, that stress, all that shit was already bottled up inside of you from either a past childhood trauma or something, issues with family members, issues with your relationship, whatever it be, issues with your finances, and then you're just finding shit to blame on the outside to really what's going on in the inside. Instead of focusing on narrowing in on you, working on you, digging deeper inside of you to figure out where the hell is these negative emotions coming from. That's like consuming me on a day-to-day basis. That's not doing me any justice. That's not serving me, right? So it's looking inwards and saying, shit, like, why am I waking up every morning feeling angry, frustrated, or this or that? When again, it has nothing to do with the outside. It has to do with the inside. It has to do with what's going on with inside you. Now saying, okay, I acknowledge that I'm feeling this type of way, where is it stemming from? Where is it coming from? I'll give you guys a great example. I'll be completely honest with you. I was like, really frustrated and sad and feeling anxiety of like, man, why aren't I in a relationship? Everybody around me is in a relationship or has a happy family, is this and this and that. And I'm not in a relationship. And I started beating myself up that I'm not in a relationship. But then I spoke with a good friend and he said, Tracy, dig deeper on where that obsession of that feeling is coming from, right? Why do you feel the need that you have to be in a relationship? That, oh my God, you're putting so much pressure on yourself on being in a relationship. Where did that stem from? Where did that thought even come about, right? Where did that thought come from? And then I realized step by step, it came from, oh, my parents, my mom and my dad always had to be in a relationship. They never were alone. They always had to be in a relationship. Same thing with my brother, same thing with my sister. Like I grew up in this environment that if you're not in a relationship, something's wrong. And you just have to talk to somebody, right? You have to be flirting. You have to be talking to somebody. Like I grew up in that environment. And then it also stemmed from like me always, when I was younger, always feeling alone, always feeling like I had no one to talk to, no one there for me. So I combined it. Like if I was flirting with somebody, if I was talking to somebody and they were showing me this type of attention, then that would fulfill my need within inside of me of not feeling alone. Do you see how deep that stems, you guys? When you really try to dig a little bit deeper and understanding where are these emotions coming from? So same thing, you guys. I'll give another example. If you're out there and you're so depressed, you're frustrated about money, right? That you're not making enough money right now, that you're so scared that, oh, you're going to get fired from your job and your income is not that going so well, or you want to leave that person but you can't because you're not sure what's going to happen to your finances. So you have this fear surrounded about money, right? Now, taking the time to understand, where does that fear stem from? Where did it come from, right? Because that's not something that you just gained overnight. Now, digging deeper, did you grow up in poverty? Did your parents always worry about money, right? And were you always struggle? Did you always see them struggling? So do you see where I'm going with this, you guys? There's always something where your emotions that you're feeling now as an adult stemmed from something that happened to you, or something that you've seen, or some like you grew up in, right? From when you were a childhood to an adult, or something traumatizing happened to you in adult, and then it's affecting, your emotions and your feelings right now in this very moment. And it's like taking that first step to saying, okay, I don't want to feel these negative emotions anymore, that I need to heal. I need to heal. And then understanding that healing does not happen overnight. Healing is a process. Healing is something that you're acknowledging that happened to you, that you never really looked at, that's always been affecting you through your whole life. It's always been there, right? Whatever it is that you're battling with. And it's now taking the time to really say, I'm done. I'm done allowing these emotions and these negative thoughts and these feelings consume me anymore. And you're putting your foot down to say, enough is enough, and I'm ready to work on myself. I'm ready to work on myself and take back control of my mental headspace, take back control of my emotions. Because time and time again, we are allowing our mind and our emotions to control everything, right? And what I mean by your mind, it's like your emotions connecting with your subconscious mind of the past. A lot of the stuff that's stored in your subconscious mind is like hurt, anger, pain, or like just memories of the past that sometimes come forward, and then your emotions pop up, and then it's controlling all your actions, right? And then you're going through the day and you're allowing your emotions to consume you and to dictate all your actions throughout the day. And sometimes our emotions, it's not the things that we'll do or we'll say, it's not coming, and it's not stemming from being logical, right? It's just based off of hurt, pain, anger, frustration, all these negative emotions. And then we do things and then we regret it after, right? So it's understanding, you guys, that we have to take back control of our mind and our emotions, and saying to ourselves that we are going to work on ourselves, and understanding when we do say that we're going to work on ourselves, that healing is a process. That is not something that's going to happen overnight, but it's damn well worth it to say that I'm going to start today. I'm going to work on myself today. I'm going to take action today to move forward, because a lot of people don't realize if you don't try to make that effort to self-heal yourself, you're always going to be like roadblocking yourself from being fully happy, right? From living a blissful life without allowing those negative emotions to control you all the time, to dictate your happiness, to allow the outside world to control you, to allow the outside world to manipulate you, right? So it's just taking back control today of like your mental health and your emotions, and not allowing the outside world to control them, because you have this ability to have free will, right? And have an opinion, or like take control of your mental headspace. There's nobody that can control that except for you. And if you are allowing the outside world to control you, you are now becoming a prisoner of the outside world. So take back your freedom by controlling, by saying that I'm going to control my emotions, I'm going to control my actions, right? And stop allowing the outside world to control them. And the only way that you can take back control is to understand, where did the negative emotions and thoughts and feelings come from? Where are they stemming from, right? And say, I'm going to take back control by understanding more where these negative emotions and feelings coming from. And now saying, okay, I'm not going to allow them to control me anymore. That I'm going to control them, right? So when you have a day that you're feeling angry, frustrated, sad, depressed, whatever it is, low vibrational feelings, you're going to acknowledge them and say, okay, great, I'm feeling so and so and so, but I'm not going to let those feelings control my actions throughout the day. I'm going to make the best of today. Whatever is happening on the outside world, I'm not going to let it fuck with my inside world, right? Because you have control of that. The outside world can do whatever the hell it wants, right? You can't control people. You can't control your significant other. You can't control your family members. You can't control the government. You can't control the people around you, but you can control this, right? You're only a prisoner in your mind and in your life because you are making yourself be a prisoner in your mind, in your life, right? Not nobody else. They can do whatever they want, right? Because of free will. But at the end of the day, so can you, right? And healing from all this shit that's going on right now in your mind, in your life right now, is the biggest step of taking back control and being free to be the best, live the best life that you want, be the best person that you desire to be. It's taking back control. So take back control. You deserve it. So if anything, don't heal to, help make other people's lives better around you or whatever. It starts with you. Heal for yourself. If you love yourself, if you could sit there and you're watching this and say that, oh, I love myself. If you love yourself, then you do everything possible to heal yourself. Heal yourself from any past trauma that happened to you. Heal yourself from, not allowing yourself to get sucked in to whatever is going on outside of you, right? And take back control of your mind, your emotion, and of your actions, right? We have control of this, not the outside world. We do, right? And understanding that whatever you're taking control back, it's a process, because it's literally like reprogramming your mind. It's like I look at our minds like a computer, right? It inputs information and it outputs information, right? But at the same time, you don't want to be like stuck in this program that like somebody else is controlling. No, you have control of this amazing computer, right? So you have control of not allowing it to get, negatively impacted, right? And get corrupted. You have control of that. So take back control of this amazing computer and be aware of what you're inputting into this computer, right? And know that you have control, right? I can't keep stressing that enough. People feel so, like feel like they don't have control right now because of all what's going on with this corona shit. No, don't forget, you have control of this. You have control of what you're putting in to this amazing computer. You have control of your actions on what you're going to take and what you're going to do and what you're going to say, what you're going to believe, right? You have control. So take back your control today. Don't feel that you don't have control, and heal so that you can take back your control. Because if you don't heal, then you're not going to be able to take back your control of everything that you have that's going on in your mental health right now and your emotions, right? Healing is the first step to taking back control. So if you want to take back control of your life, understand that you need to dig a little bit deeper and do that self-work on yourself and heal yourself to move onward and forward and live a blissful life for yourself. Don't worry about what other people are doing. Don't worry about what other people are saying, right? Focus on this, because this is like I said, an amazing computer that you can reprogram, right? And take back control of your life by reprogramming it and working on it, right? And working on what you're inputting into this amazing computer in your mind, right? And understanding that everything, it's a process. Just like how when you're downloading a program, it takes time for that download. It's the same thing when you're reprogramming your mind and you're working on, taking out that corruption out of viruses. When a computer gets a virus, it takes time to take out that virus. Same thing with your mind, right? And I always say all the time, it's like I'm literally reprogramming my mind to understand me more, because we've been so manipulated for such a long period of time, either through school, either through our parents, either through the government, right? People around us. And now, if you really want to take back control of your life, it's understanding that you need to heal from all those programs that, you got trained when you were younger to now, right? And understand that it takes time and you need to be gentle with yourself. So if you're ready to take back control of your life, start by saying that you want to take time to heal and to work on yourself step by step by step by step, right? And understanding that it's a process and that you're worth it. So thank you so much for watching this video, you guys, on, self-healing, taking the time to invest into yourself to heal and work on yourself and reprogram your mind and take back control of your life. I really appreciate it. I hope that the message that I shared with you guys today has touched your heart in some sort of way to get up and say that my life is worthy of me taking back control of it and really working on myself, that I am worth it, that I have worth inside of me to work on myself and dig deep and touch those scars or issues or whatever it is that you're feeling deep down inside that you're hiding and it vomits up here and there through negative emotions, that you're going to take back control of your emotions and your mind. That's going to allow you to live a more blissful life. I hope that this video has helped you in some sort of way. Thank you so much for watching. If you guys do enjoy this video, please give me a thumbs up or leave a comment. And I always say in all my videos, each one teach one, share the love, share the knowledge. So whatever you grasp from this video, have a conversation with somebody else that you care about, that you love, that you can be the light at the end of the tunnel for that person and make a difference in somebody else's life today with just one conversation. Thank you so much for watching. Please go check out my Instagram page, you guys. It's Toronto_Tracy_Gobin. A lot of great motivational content on there as well. I'll see you guys again tomorrow at 11 a.m. Eastern time. Take care, you guys, and see you guys later.